What's up, everybody? I'm Buddha, aka the Anonymous Atheist. This is my first video, so excuse the crude setup. I decided that this would be a good way to educate people, because I know a lot of people hate to read, so this way you can just listen. I decided, as you can tell by the title up there, that this first video will be about why I personally am an atheist. I've had many people ask me this. After doing a lot of thinking on it, all I keep coming back to is it just makes sense. It's reasonable. It's rational. Because if you look at everything that these religions try to teach you, I understand at the core they're good, but mostly they're trying to use fear to get you to do exactly what they want, and to me that's just wrong. However, I'm not saying that religion necessarily is a bad thing. It's not the religion itself, it's how people interpret the religion and how they use it. Religion can actually be a good thing. I know some very religious people who are very good people because they don't take it literally. They look at it as a set of morals, for the most part. Some of the stuff they realize is kind of crazy, but anyways, back to why I am an atheist. This isn't something I came by lightly. I used to be a very devout Christian. I was awakened at one point. I was ace of true. So I'm not somebody who just woke up one day and decided, hey, you know what, everybody else is doing it, I'm going to be an atheist. No, this came about after years and years of trying to find me and what was best for me personally. Done a lot of studying, not just on the major religions, your Christianity, your Islam, not just on those, but on several. Like, I like to read about religion, and I like to watch documentaries about religion. Now, I understand that a lot of this stuff, some people are just giving their opinions, but I don't watch it or listen to them or read them for the opinions. I do it for the facts, because it's natural for me to question stuff. I can't just take something at face value and accept it as it is. And I think at the core, that's why I can't be a religious person, because you're supposed to take this stuff and follow it blindly. Take it as God's word or Allah's word or whatever, and you're just supposed to accept it. And it's just not natural to do that. It's human nature to question stuff. The problem is that people get taught this stuff their entire lives, and they accept that as fact. Like, no matter what happens, this is how it is. And that's not true. You can't take a text that was written thousands of years ago and use that to base your life in modern times off of. It's stupid. Point blank, it's stupid. Now, like I said, at their core, most religions are good. If you were to take almost every single religion that's out there on this entire planet and break them down to their basics, all of them are telling you the exact same thing, and that's be good to each other. if you're one of those people who need religion to be good to people, okay, do it. But don't turn around and use that same religion to spread hate and fear. You just use it for good. All the religious texts that I've read, if you take into account when they were written, who they were written by, to a point you can be like, okay, yeah, they experienced something, which I believe that some of it is. They did actually experience something. But by all accounts, these were primitive cultures who developed these religions. So they didn't know how to explain it. So if they see something that they've never seen before, they have nothing to base it off of, then yeah, they're going to attribute it to God. That's just because they didn't know. But anyways, I'm starting to ramble, so go ahead and stop. We'll save that for a later video. If you would, please leave me comments, messages, what have you, and let me know what you would like to hear in future videos. Like I said, I'm just starting this out, just see if it's going to work for me. I've enjoyed making this first one. As I learn to do more of the video editing type stuff, my videos will get a little bit more elaborate, like with some little graphics and blurbs up on the screen, all that cool stuff. But yeah, please just let me know what you think, and I'd love to hear some ideas. Thank you for listening. Once again, I am Buddha, aka the Anonymous Atheist.